Hello kids, Shubhamangalam at Little Scholar High School. Myself Mrs. Nazrina taking standard first subject English. Standard first subject English. Open your English textbook. Open your English textbook. Lesson 29. Yes, we are in lesson number 29. My house. M-Y, my. H-O-U-S-E, house. My house. See, she is Reena. She is describing about her house. She is saying few sentences. How is her house? My house. Suniti. Suniti is describing about her house. Suniti. What is her name? Suniti. Read how Suniti is describing her house. How she is describing means what all words she is using to describe her house, to say how beautiful her house is. So here she is Suniti. She is saying something about her house. She is saying something about her house. First sentence. I have a little house with a tall chimney. What she is saying? I have a little house means small house. Yes, how is the house? It's very big building. No, small house. She is saying that I have a small house, little house with a tall chimney. See the chimney up? Yes, chimney. So she is saying that I have a small house with a tall chimney. Second sentence. The house has two small windows. The house has two small windows. She is describing about her house. She is saying about her house. How is her house? It has two windows. Yes, how many windows this house has? Two windows. How many house this house has? How many windows? Two windows. The front door is red in color. Third sentence. The front door is red in color. What is the color of the door here? Red color. It has two windows and a red color. The front door is in red color. There is a garden in front of the house. There is a garden. You can see a garden here. Yes, in front of the house. Here you can see flowers. Flower garden and few plants are there. What she is saying that in front of the house we have a garden. In front of the house we have a garden. Flower garden. There are many flowers in the garden. In front of the house we have a garden and in that garden many flowers are there. You can see flowers. Yes, she is saying that we have a garden in front of the house with many colorful flowers. There is a wood fence around the house. There is a wooden fence around the house. There is a wooden fence. You can see the fencing here, brown color. Yes, made of wood. Which fence is this? Made of wood. Boundary wall will say no. So, fencing. Fencing will build it with wall or with wooden sticks. So, here they have fencing with wooden fencing wall. Wooden fencing wall around the house. They have a wooden fencing wall around the house. The house has a sloping roof. It is red in color too. The house has a sloping roof. This is the roof. Roof means top of the house. Roof means what? Top of the house. How is the top of your house? See and say. It is flat. Yes, how is the top of your house? It is flat. But she is saying that our house is sloping. See the red color here, you can see. How is that? It's sloping. It's sloping. The house has a sloping roof. It is red in color. How is the top of the house? It's sloping and it is red in color. How is the top of the house? It is not straight. It is sloping, slanting. Sloping means slanting. No, it is sloping and it is red in color. I love my house. I love my house. Now we will read it with the spellings. Place your finger where I am reading. I, H-A-V-E. Who is this I? Suniti. Who is this I? Suniti. Suniti is describing about her house. How is her house? How is her how many windows it has, how beautiful her house is. She is saying something about her house. She is describing about her house. H-A-V-E, have. L-I-T-T-L-E, little. H-O-U-S-E, house. Where I am reading, your finger should be there on that word. H-O-U-S-E, house. W-I-T-H, with. A-T-A-L-L, tall. T-A-L-L, tall. C-H-I-M-N-E-Y, chimney. C-H-I-M-N-E-Y, chimney. I have a little house with a tall chimney. I have a little house with a tall chimney. The house has two small windows. The house, T-H-E, the, H-O-U-S-E, house, H-A-S, has, T-W-O, two, S-M-A-L-L, small, W-I-N-D-O-W-S, windows, W-I-N-D-O-W-S, windows. I have a little house with a tall chimney. The house has two small windows. W-I-N-D-O-W-S, windows. Third line. T-H-E, the. F-R-O-N-T, front. F-R-O-N-T, front. D-O-O-R, door. Which is the front door? This red color is the front door. F-R-O-N-T, front. D-O-O-R, door. I-S, is. R-E-D, red. I-N, in. C-O-L-O-U-R, color. The front door is red in color. T-H-E-R-E, there. I-S, is. A, G-A-R-D-E-N, garden. G-A-R-D-E-N, garden. I-N, in. F-R-O-N-T, front. O-F, off. T-H-E, the. H-O-U-S-E, house. There is a garden in front of the house. Fifth line. T-H-E-R-E, there. A-R-E-R-M-A-N-Y, many. F-L-O-W-E-R-S, flowers. F-L-O-W-E-R-S, flowers. I-N, in. T-H-E, the. G-A-R-D-E-N, garden. G-A-R-D-E-N, garden. T-H-E-R-E, there. I-S, is. A, W-O-O-D-E-N, wooden. W-O-O-D-E-N, wooden. F-E-N-C-E, fence. F-E-N-C-E, fence. A-R-O-U-N-D, around. T-H-E, the. H-O-U-S-E, house. T-H-E, the. H-O-U-S-E, house. H-A-S, has. A, S-L-O-P-I-N-G, sloping. S-L-O-P-I-N-G, sloping. R-O-O-F, roof, sloping roof. I-T, it. I-S, is. R-E-D, red. I-N, in. C-O-L-O-U-R, color. C-O-L-O-U-R, color. T-O-O, two. The house has a sloping roof. It is red in color too. I love my house. I, L-O-V-E, love. M-Y, my. H-O-U-S-E, house. Now write 5 sentences to describe your house. Here we should write 5 sentences describing our house. Okay. Shall we write now? I will write on the board. You will copy 5 sentences in your textbook. And after that you will copy this in your classwork also. You will write topic my house and you will copy these 5 sentences. Come on, write in your textbook. In textbook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines are given in your textbook. Yes. In the first line, write first point. First point you will write along with me. Okay. My house is a place where I live. Right. M-Y, my. M-Y, my. M-Y, my. H-O-U-S-E, house. Finger space gap. Finger space gap. M-Y, my. H-O-U-S-E, house. H-O-U-S-E, house. My house is A. My house is a P-L-A-C-E, place. P-L-A-C-E, place. W-H-E-R-E, where. W-H-E-R-E, where. My house is a place where I, capital I, right, capital I, L-I-V-E, live, L-I-V-E, live. W-I-T-H, with, W-I-T-H, with, M-Y, my, M-Y, my. P-A-R-E-N-T-S, parents. House is a place where you live with your parents. Yes, what is your house? Your house is a place where you live with your parents. M-Y, my. H-O-U-S-E, house. Write it in one line. This point, first point should come in one line. Okay, first point should come in first line. You have big line. Yes. Continue. If it's not sufficient, you can make the line big till the end. Draw the line till the end, and you should write in the first point in the first line. First point in the first line. Leaving finger space gap, write it neatly. First point, you should get it in the first line. M-Y, my. H-O-U-S-E, house. I-S, is. A-P-L-A-C-E, place. P-L-A-C-E, place. W-H-E-R-E, where. I, L-I-V-E, live, L-I-V-E, live. W-I-T-H, with, W-I-T-H, with. M-Y, my. P-A-R-E-N-T-S, parents. My house is a place where I live with my parents. Yes, where you will live with your parents in your house. With your parents, no, along with your parents. My house is a place where I live with my parents. Yes, finish writing first point in the first line. Now write number 2 in the next line. M-Y, my. H-O-U-S-E, house. I-S, is. A-P-L-A-C-E, place. P-L-A-C-E, place. W-H-E-R-E, where. I-L-I-V-E, live, L-I-V-E, live. W-I-T-H, with. M-Y, my. P-A-R-E-N-T-S, parents. Now second point, right? It is big and beautiful. My house is big and beautiful. It means my house. I-T, it. I-T, it. I-S, is. It is. B-I-G, big, in the second line. Write it in the second line. It is big. A-N-D, and B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L, beautiful. It is big and beautiful. I-T, it. I-S, is. B-I-G, big. B-I-G, big. A-N-D, and. B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L, beautiful. I-T, it. I-S, is. B-I-G, big. A-N-D, and. B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L, beautiful. It is big and beautiful. Yes, my house is a place where I live with my parents. It is big and beautiful. How is your house? You all love your house, no? It is beautiful. Number 3. It has. IT, it. HAS, has. It has 2 bedrooms. It has TWO, 2. BED, bed. ROOMS, rooms. It has 2 bedrooms. It has IT, it. HAS, has. TWO, 2. TWO, 2. BED, bed. ROOMS, rooms. It has 2 bedrooms. HALL, hall. HALL, hall. It has 2 bedrooms, a hall and a kitchen. A-N-D, and. A, K-I-T-C-H-E-N, kitchen. K-I-T-C-H-E-N, kitchen. Write it neatly, third point in the third line. I-T, it. H-A-S, has. T-W-O, two. T-W-O, two. B-E-D, bed. R-O-O-M-S, rooms, bedrooms. Hay, H-A-L-L, hall. A hall and a kitchen. It has two bedrooms, a hall and a kitchen. Write it neatly. It has two bedrooms, a hall and a kitchen. IT, it. It is big and beautiful. It is big and beautiful. It has two bedrooms, a hall and a kitchen. IT, it. HAS, has. TWO, two. BED, bed. ROOMS, rooms, bedrooms. It has two bedrooms, a HALL, hall. HALL, hall. A-N-D, and. A, K-I-T-C-H-E-N, kitchen. K-I-T-C-H-E-N, kitchen. It has two bedrooms, a hall and a kitchen. Write neatly. My house is a place where I live with my parents. My house is a place where I live with my parents. My house is a place where I live with my parents. IT, it. IS, is. BIG, big and beautiful. BAUTIFUL, beautiful. BAUTIFUL, beautiful. IT, it. HAS, has. TWO, two. BED, bed. ROOMS, rooms, bedrooms. HALL, hall. AND, and. A, KITCHEN, kitchen. Third one, right. MY, my. Fourth one. The fourth line. MY, my. HOUSE, house. HOUSE, house. HOUSE, house. IS, is. AIRY, hairy. AIRY, hairy means, yes, you have windows. Yes, when we open windows, what will happen? Fresh air comes inside the house. So our house is airy. Our house is airy. Easily air can go out and dirty air goes out and fresh air comes inside the house. So it is airy. It has many windows and doors. It has many windows and doors, so that fresh air comes inside the house. So my house is airy. HAIRY, airy means fresh air. Fresh air comes inside the house. Airy. And WELL, well. My house is airy with airy, WITH, with THREE, three. THREE, three. WINDOWS, windows. My house is airy with 3 windows. That means fresh air comes into your house with. Why? Because you have 3 windows. You have 3 windows. My house is airy with 3 windows. AIRY, airy. Write it neatly in your classwork. MY, my. HOUSE, house. IS, is. AIRY, airy. AIRY, airy. WITH, with. THREE, three. W-I-N-D-O-W-S, windows. W-I-N-D-O-W-S, windows. Number 5. IT, it. IT, it. A-L-S-O, also. A-L-S-O, also. H-A-V-E, have. H-A-V-E, have. Small garden. It also have a small garden in front of the house. Yes. It also have an O-P-E-N, open. O-P-E-N, open. B-A-L-C-O-N-Y, balcony. And A-S-M-A-L-L, small. G-A-R-D-E-N, garden. It also have an open balcony and a small garden. IT, it. A-L-S-O, also. IT, it. A-L-S-O, also. H-A-V-E, have. H-A-V-E, have. A-N, an. O-P-E-N, open. O-P-E-N, open. B-A-L-C-O-N-Y, balcony. A-N-D, and. A-S-M-A-L-L, small. S-M-A-L-L, small. G-A-R-D-E-N, garden. No need of, if you want to write the same sentences, you can write. Otherwise, you can write your own sentences also describing your house. Yes, describing your house, you can also write your own sentences. Describing your house. How is your house? How is the top of the house? Which color windows you have? No? How many windows you have? How many rooms you have? You can describe your own house and you can write your own sentences also. This is example I am giving. In this way you should write. Yes, in textbook you copy this. In classwork you can write describing your house with your own sentences. Yes. It also, how is the house? In front of the house what you have? You have flower garden or you have vegetable garden. Right. It also have an O-P-E-N, open. B-A-L-C-O-N-Y, balcony. A-N-D, and. A-S-M-A-L-L, small. G-A-R-D-E-N, garden. It also have an open balcony and a small garden. Right, number 6. I love my house very much. Yes, I love my house. Why? Because it is a safe and comfortable place. Yes, we all feel safe and happy, no, when you come home. Yes, you will be relaxed, you will be happy. That's why you will love your house. So we feel safe and comfortable at home. Secured, safe, comfortable at home. So we all love our house. I love my house very much. Sixth one, right? I. L-O-V-E, love. M-Y, my. H-O-U-S-E, house. V-E-R-Y, very. M-U-C-H, much. I love my house very much. Come on, write these 6 sentences in your textbook. And you should copy this in your classwork also. You can copy the same thing in your classwork, or you can write your own sentences describing about your house. Describing your house. Yes, you are living in your house. You know how is your house. You write in your own sentences describing your house. Yes, how is your house. You can also say that our house is colored, painted with beautiful colors. Our house is painted with beautiful colors. I have a study room. I have a study room where I study. So what you have in front of house, if you have a balcony, if you have a garden, if you have a fruit garden, right in front of house we have a fruit garden or vegetable garden, or at the back. Some will have in front of the house garden and some will have at the back. So describe your house and you can write on using your own sentences about your house in your classwork. Yes, this you can copy in textbook. In classwork, try to write describing few words about your house. Okay, describing about your house in classwork. Small sentences. Yes, my house is beautiful. I love my house very much. Yes, how many windows we have, you have, how many rooms we have in front of the house, what you have. So all that you can write describing about your house. Shall we read? Complete this in your textbook. My, House. House. What is our topic? My house. My, House. 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 Is. Place. Place. Where. Live. Live. With. With. My. Parents. Parents. My house is a place where I live with my parents. It. Is. Big. And. Beautiful. Beautiful. It is big and beautiful. 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 It is big and beautiful. It. Has. TWO. Bed. ROOMS. Rooms. 2 bedrooms. HALL. Hall means living room. HALL. Hall. AND. And. KITCHEN. 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 It has 2 bedrooms, a hall and a kitchen. My. HOUSE. House. Is. AIRY. 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 WITH. With. THREE. 3. THREE. 3. WINDOWS. 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 My house is airy with 3 windows. It. ALSO. 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 HAVE. 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 AN. And. OPEN. 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 BALCONY. Balcony. AND. And. SMALL. 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 GARDEN. 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 ILOVE. Love. My. HOUSE. House. VERY. Very. MUCH. Much. I love my house very much. Write this in your textbook, and in classwork you will frame your own sentences. You will describe about your house and write in short, small sentences. Okay, don't need to write long, big sentences. You can write in short using one sentence in your classwork. Write 5 to 6 sentences in your classwork about your house. About your house. Homework. WRITE. Write. My. HOUSE. House. TOPIC. Topic. In. CW. Write my house topic in classwork. Complete these sentences in your textbook, and in classwork you will write describing about your house, saying something about your house. Few sentences about your house in your classwork with good and neat handwriting, and learn the topic, and you should learn the topic. Do it very neatly in your textbook and also in classwork and learn. Thank you, children.